Right, frick it, as they say in the family-friendly industry. We're playing some Devil Daggers. I don't know why not. I've been playing a lot of Halls of Torment recently. Some people like it, some people love it. Some people have the wrong opinion. Which is fine, but then I don't just want to, like, I want to do some variety. I've not been massively series-oriented recently. Every time I play Minecraft, I spend 20 minutes in that game and then just want to end it, because they've made it far too difficult. So, I can't handle it anymore very well, unfortunately, and it makes me feel old. Because I've fallen behind. I'm one of the Minecraft OGs. I played that game since the dang old beta, and used to be absolutely cracking at it. And now, I feel like, because I've not been playing enough Bed Wars, I don't have the reflexes just to fight, like, the basic zombies that are fine-tuned to match the skill level of all these brain-rotted TikTok zoomers. So I just can't compete anymore. I'm old. I don't care. I'm finally starting to accept it and embrace it. Even I'm not one of the youth anymore, and it pains me deeply to even joke about it. But I'm telling you, my days of young are quickly falling behind, and this is why I don't play Minecraft, because it makes me feel that way. I'm just saying. I missed a little dun 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 dun. Tell you, the day they added shields, it all went downhill. It all went downhill. You cannot convince me otherwise. There's people making unions now. That's pretty based, actually. To try and get all the mobs in. Stop making us vote on mobs, and then all the TikTok shit posters just vote for the mob that doesn't actually do anything. I'm glad we're unionising and not letting the children get away with it any longer. And I'm glad the children are part of the, they're on the right side of the picket line, so to speak. There's a bit of unity here amongst generations in that we all hate Microsoft. So I'm playing a bit of Devil Daggers because Halls of Torment, they're not really similar at all. But for some reason, we're playing Halls of Torment, made me remember that this existed, and going, yeah, I'll give it a go. I'm no good at it at all, but that's fine. I'm going to be streaming in like 20 minutes, so I figured I'd just do something random. I've just not really had the urge for Planet Coaster again, and I don't know, I don't particularly feel like playing Bioshock, because the last episode kicked my ass, because I wasn't really ready to pay attention, and I'm not really ready to pay attention tonight either. So I thought I'd do something a little bit mindless that I can just play and have a bit of fun with, do a bit of waffling, so to speak, because I've not really been bantering much recently either. I feel like I've had a lot of banter sat in the banter decks. I'm trying to think what's even like happened to me this week. You know what did happen actually that I thought was funny and wanted to talk about? I got a comment earlier in the week on, funnily enough, one of my Halls of Torment videos. That was something along the lines of, hey, me and my friend are really high right now, and we just stumbled across your video, and like we just had to ask, why, are you still doing this? Because most people, we can see that you've been doing this for years and you've been really consistent. Most people have given up by now. And I go, wow, thank you. That's the most backhanded compliment I've ever received in my life. But we can dig into it a little bit, I suppose. We'll take this in good faith. JK, we will not take this in good faith, because that is not as entertaining. We are absolutely going to take it in bad faith. What kind of comment is that? And okay, let them go. They were high. Let them be. No, you can't just be an asshole. Oh, sorry, I was a dick. I was high. Oh, that's all right then. Sorry, I insulted you and your choice of your use of time. I was high. Oh, that's okay. No offense taken, because you were high. So you're allowed to just shit on me. Like, sorry. What do you want me to say? It's my hobby. I have fun doing it. That's why I haven't given up. Like, what do you mean? What's your hobby? Oh, I play an instrument. Okay. And do people, like, watch you? Do you make money off it? Do you have an audience for your instrument playing? No, I just like playing my downtime and enjoy it for the fun of it. Okay, that's lame. Lame ass. Not good enough. I would have given up by now if I wasn't rich and famous from my music. What's the point? Hey, me and my friend are just zooted out of our minds at 12:30 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and we're just like scrolling around YouTube looking for low view Let's Players to shit on. We're just wondering why you even bother. Okay, and you're worried about how I use my time? And because this comment popped up on my lunch break on Monday. Brother, careful where you're throwing those stones. Your glass walls are going to shatter all over the place. Hey, me and my best friend are just sat around smoking at midday on a Monday, and we're just wondering why you're wasting your life. Anyway. No, realistically, I don't think it was meant with ill intent, and I didn't actually take it in such a way. I'm just playing it up for entertainment purposes. My real answer was something along the lines of the same reason anyone does any hobby. I still enjoy it. Because realistically, people they quit YouTube. If you make YouTube videos, you do it for more than, a couple weeks, whatever. Some people just, they give it a go and they don't like it, they move on. But you do it for like, a year plus. People only give up for two reasons, depending on what they're in it for, I would say. Now, there are the people that they either got in it to try and make something out of it. They wanted to have loads of people watching them. They wanted to make money of it. Maybe they wanted to do it as a job. They wanted, the money, or they wanted like the fame. That the kind of glamour side of it. They stick at it. It doesn't work. They're not getting there, so they give up. Or alternatively, people are doing it for fun as a hobby, and then they quit because either life gets in the way, they're too busy, work, school, etc. They just don't have time for it anymore, or it's just not fun for them anymore. So they stop doing it because it's not fun anymore, which is also fine. I feel like if you're saying like, oh, most people have given up by now, why are you still doing it? Well, I'm obviously still doing it because I enjoy doing it. It's not a question of giving up. This was never about numbers or money or... there have been times... I mean, look at some of the times on my channel where I've been doing videos that have been successful. Look at some of the Elder Scrolls. My Elder Scrolls videos were going crazy, man. My channel, like, rocketed from those videos. And then I just simply stopped. Because I just didn't feel like doing them anymore. But look at my reaction channel at the peak. And then suddenly I just stopped. Like, brother... And thank you for saying I've been consistent, because Lord knows I have done no such thing. But it's okay. I just like I have fun with it. I don't know what to tell you. Have a good time. Cranking up some games and fucking about, waffling for a bit. I like making dumb little thumbnails. I have fun with. I like, fucking about and making chaotic, like, weird content that maybe doesn't always follow the rules. Fun, innit? Have a good time. Have a good time. So, I mean, I suppose the real answer is more just the same reason anyone does any fucking hobby, to be honest, but there you are. I was going to talk a little bit more about people doing YouTube and their motivations to do YouTube and blah, 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 but I talked about it during stream yesterday and kind of burnt out my points. I think everyone, if you ever feel like trying YouTube, just, dude, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose by just giving it a little go. It's a fun thing to do, but just like, it's when people want something out of it beyond just, a bit of personal fulfillment or a personal enjoyment, I suppose. Because I guess fulfillment, you might be like, oh well, I get fulfillment from attention. In which case, then I don't know, can't help you. But I started doing this when I was 10 years old, and to be fair, when I started doing this, I probably did want to do it. I was watching, like, the Syndicate projects, who was playing Minecraft and COD Zombies every day as a job whilst he was still at college, and I'm like, holy shit, that's the life. He's living the dream. He's just like me for real, but like a few years older. This is the dream. Actually thinking back, it is kind of nutty that he was doing that. Like, I was in like high school, like year 7 and 8 and stuff. I was like, 10, 11, 12. So I guess to me, college seemed like a million years away. 17-year-old, 18-year-old, which is college in England. Not to be confused with college in America, which is just called university for us. But now thinking back, it is kind of insane that he was blowing up as much as he was when he was only 18. Now that I'm thinking about it, and was like going to school still every day. Which, to be fair, there are some that still happens. Arguably too much, because I see some of the streamers and things out there that are blowing up, and it's like insane. I got an ad, and this is no hate. Actually, I'm not even going to say the name of the streamer, just in case. But I got an ad for like an upcoming gaming event in the UK. There was a particular streamer who was going, and he was in the TikTok ad being like, "Hey, I'm going," and he was just doing that like over the top, like forced, like quirky voice, and like the jump cuts were a bit 2013, and like he was doing weird poses as every time he was speaking. He was like jump cutting into weird and then at one point he like pretended to fall over a coffee table, and I was just like, oh, this is. I was scared to open the comments and see him getting like just eaten alive for it. And the very top comment was an insult, but every other comment, they were eating it up, man. And I was like, what? Who is this guy? And then I looked again and saw the username and went, oh, I've heard that name before. And it's one of those ones that, again, not trying to say any names, it's one of those ones I'm like, oh, it's one of the ones that a lot of quite young people go absolutely crazy for. So I'm not surprised. But people were like, OMG, insert streamer name, when you fell on the table, I can't dash. I'm like, what is happening to the youth? This is insane. Like, but I don't know, I don't want to sound old, but I'm getting to that point where I'm like, fuck it, dude, I'm one of the old ones now. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was watching that and I was like, if I or someone in my college did this and posted it to the internet, they would get bullied for it. He probably wouldn't, because he's like famous, kind of, and has made loads of money. And at that point you can get away with it. So he's got the audience already, but to post something like that and not without the audience, and that's an irrelevant statement because he hasn't done that. He does have the audience, so it's fine. But I mean, to post something like that without the audience, he would get ripped. I mean, no like qualms or anything with the guy. I'm sure he's a very polite and lovely gentleman, especially off camera. But I'm just watching this shit like, this is embarrassing, brother. And then I open the comments and go, fucking hell, never mind. Maybe I'm the one that should be embarrassed for how clearly out of touch I am, because we've regressed 10 years internet personality wise. Apparently the trend has come back round. All trends are cyclical in nature, and apparently that applies to internet culture as well. Are we laughing at Icon has cheeseburger again? Are we laughing at that one? Are we laughing at the little kitten with a pistol to its mouth saying it can't take it anymore? Because let me tell you, I was eating that shit up. That was a great meme about 12 years ago. I remember showing that meme to my parents. I thought it was that funny. But I'm just saying, I don't know if this episode has gone up before or if it'll go up after Minecraft episode 14. But if we're going back, in our internet tastes in what we find funny, then my moment's coming, because I can absolutely crush the maple kind dog. Buddy, you want to know what was in the fridge? There was loads in the fridge. You want to know what was in there? What? There was all kinds. There was meatballs. Meatballs? You want to know what I did with the meatballs? What? I ate them. No. But that's not all. There's more. There was bacon. What? Bacon? But not any old bacon. Your favourite kind of bacon. The maple kind. You want to know what I did with the bacon? What? I ate it. No. I gave it to the cat. No. Anyway. I'm back, baby. I'm so back. We're going to the moon with this one. So the kids don't like nuanced bits anymore. The kids put out a hit on reverse mime. It was never gonna make it. It's oh man. Yeah. Who the fuck am I to talk about brain rot? I'm doing shit like this. Anyway, this is why I wanted to play some Devil Daggers. I've not made any effort on any one of these runs. I've just been talking shite. Anyway. Life goes on. Regardless of what I watch on the internet, regardless of what you watch on the internet, regardless of what the 10-year-old sat on the other side of the bus watches on the internet, life will go on. We come to this earth with nothing, we leave with nothing but love, everything else is just borrowed. Oh, dude, there's a new Streets album out, actually. It came out on Friday. I didn't realise at all it was coming out on Friday. I was so, like, attention mainlined on the new Creeper album, which, by the way, excellent, I must say, which I'm very glad for. And then, yeah, the YouTuber I watch sometimes, John Denton, JD the Prophet, tweeted, he was like, what album is everyone most excited for? And it was like Offset and West Side Gun and someone else, and The Streets was in his poll. And I went, what? I knew there was a Streets album coming, but I didn't know it came out Friday. But obviously everyone voted for everything other than The Streets, which is a shame, but I get it. It's still like the funniest thing ever to me, seeing, because I know I've talked before about that American on TikTok who his sister bought him this like tapestry, or it might have been a blanket or something that just had like a load of, it was like 100 albums you have to listen to before you die, and they were just like stitched together. It was pretty cool, and he was just listening to every one, like one day at a time or whatever, and one of them was Original Pirate Material, I want to say, by The Streets. And he absolutely hated it, which was so funny. He just did not get it at all, which is fine. It's so fine, because it's such like an acquired taste. He was like, he's just talking. He's not even rapping, and like it's like spoken word basically. And, like, it's so obnoxious, and like the beats are really like just bland and difficult to listen to, and like the way he uses all this weird slang. It's like, fuck off. It's okay. It's not for you. There's clearly a cultural gap here. But anyway, I've talked about that. But what made me laugh is the other night I had the thought of, you know what? I've never looked on Album of the Year at how the Album of the Year community feels about The Streets. And it's so fucking funny reading American people's reviews. And people from, like, even like Europeans and things. But it's mostly, you can tell when it's Americans or even Canadians, but you know, you can tell when it's Americans the way they speak about it. And every single one of them just hates it. And it's so fucking funny. You're so fit, but my god, don't you just know it? Anyway. Yeah, there's loads of reviews on there being like, this fucking sucks, dude. Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard for you to take, but her mind's made up. There's plenty more fish in the sea. We love Scott Parker in this house. We love former Champions League manager Scott Parker. I can't believe he even failed at Club Bruges, man. The Belgian league's a good little league, you know. They're good. They get some good talents there. There's a few good clubs. There's Genk, there's Bruges, there's Antwerp, there's Anderlecht. These are all clubs with European pedigree. They've got Vincent Janssen. They've got Toby Alderweireld. Scoring a last-minute winner last year to win his team the title, right? If I'm remembering correctly. He also missed a last-minute penalty at the end of a Champions League game a couple of weeks ago. And everyone was like, lol, you can take the man out of Spurs, but you can't take the Spurs out of the man. Like, he didn't win his team the title last season with a last-minute screamer, but go off, I guess. Plenty more fish in the sea. Anyway, Devil Daggers is good. Fun little game. It's a fun little game. I enjoy it. Get out of here. I shot you, damn gem. I'm not very good at it, mind you. But it's a fun game. Let's do one little one more. Because I said I've already tweeted that I was going to go live at 8:30 and it's currently at 9:30. I was going to go live at 9:30 and it's currently 9:16. And I would like to have a wee bathroom break. And, well, you know, that's it really, I guess. It's probably not going to take me 14 minutes, but there we are. You know, this run is not going. I know the strat. I've seen the high level runs of this. I know you don't shoot the towers and they just let them all spawn in and go crazy. But they also do like all the slow mo shit that I don't fucking know how to do. So, and have Googled and can't even find anything on Google that tells me how to do it. So, forget about it. Thank you. That was my New Yorker impression. They say that, I think, I've never been. Chicago clears. Chicago so clears. Don't even get me started. I would like to visit New York one day. Very much so. Will I ever? Maybe. I don't know. St. Louis clears. New York wishes it was St. Louis. You want to talk about a real city with real culture? You guys don't even know about St. Louis. To be fair, a lot of people don't. I've learned from my recent visits to St. Louis, and every time I tell someone that I'm going to St. Louis, I always get one of two questions. Where is that? Where's St. Louis? Or they do know St. Louis, in which case they go, why? We've done this bit, that's fine. Bom, 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 bom. I'm going to go live on Twitch. If you're watching this in the future, too late. Sorry, if you're watching me record this somehow, that's creepy. But move over to my Twitch stream. Thanks for watching. As they say, bye. I keep saying that. I've said it too much now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.